church by Ian Fraser, who done a paper on stone monuments, and he actually makes a difference between the hogback stones and coped stones. So this is the church here, which is obviously a later addition. I think this was built maybe the 1700s, end of the 1700s, beginning of the 1800s. So it's a couple of 100-year old, this church. The clock tower at the top. Apparently there's been a church on this site for 1,000 years, they reckon. Currie Kirk, Church of Scotland. Some old buildings down there. So I came here because I wanted to see the coped stone. Look at this, guys. This is remains of the old church. It was here before this was built. You see, these walls are about 3 foot thick. So there's some cool graves in here, but I really came here to see the coped stone. Try to see a date. CP and BP. Look at that. Mental Mori, remember death. So we've got the flowers, got the stars, got the bones, skull and crossbones, hourglass, and we've got the tools used probably by the person that died. The cherubs on the end are pretty cool as well. So there's cavalry crosses, and there's a couple of coped stones in here somewhere. You see this a lot with the Memento Mori style. These flowers and these swirls. I think these were an important symbol back in the day. Stars. That on the top. Here, age 53. Her age 53. Memento Mori. Looks like they've stuck a Y on the end there. It's got the weird cherub in the middle. Don't know if that's even a cherub. It just looks like a circle with a face in it. It could be anything. It could be the sun, the moon. So it's hard. It says remember death. Remember death. Here lies the corpse of Margaret something. Is it Philip? Who departed from this earth or world. The year, can't even make it the years, it's 17 something. It's possibly 17. 6 or something like that. 1700s. Some nice trees in here too. Oh, pine trees, big thick things. Check that one out over there. That's pretty cool. This one's 1745. (1708). In fact, here lies Andrew Lake, who departed this life on the 23rd what's that? Memento Mori. He's 59. Let's got these cool swirls here, little Celtic swirls that are joined together. You see how they join? And this is a theme, this swirl, the joining swirls. Cool grave, but I just spotted a cooler one. Check this out. It's got a lot of writing on the top there. I think that's possibly Latin. Aye, that's Latin. But we can see a date here, September 1733. This is Latin. (1716). Wee hole on the top. It's quite unusual. Slab set in a lumpy rock sticking out the ground. I wonder if this was something before they stuck a grave on it. (1740). Like a stone coffin here. WN 1740. That looks like one of those things, like a bracelet or a... What's those necklaces? Is it a toga? Put around the neck. It looks like a bracelet a wee bit. There's a lot of writing on it. It's hard to make out. Ground. All children. The children. A bracelet at the bottom of it. Anything on the sides. thick that tree is up there. Got a slab here with nothing on it. That's quite smart. You can see the thistle hanging down. The thistle. It's 1700. 1700. Right guys, I heard this coped stone makes up a wall around the side of the church here. I'm gonna have a look. What's this? Memory of George and Elizabeth Kirk. Slab here. Right guys, this is what we want to see here. Can you see anything? Can you see anything down here? What's that? Right guys, according to the paper by Ian Fraser, this here is a coped stone. I think it's a child's one, you reckon? The size of it, it's tiny. It's probably about a foot long. It's probably for a child, they reckon. You can see it's like a house style, shaped like a house. It was just sitting in this wall. This side's blank. Here, nothing here. There might have been something inscribed there at one time. That's the Currie Kirk copestone. There's another one over there as well in the wall, right there. So I'm going to put this one back where it was. But look at that, guys. Amazing. This is probably about 1,000 years old. Maybe 1100, something like that. It's sitting on top of ancient slab with a cross on it. Look at that. And these are called cavalry crosses. These ones with the circles in them. Sword here. Better put that stone back. The rain stopped, so I might as well take the hood off. Guys, check this out. These cavalry crosses, and they've got swords on them as well. The sword handle there. And there's part of the cavalry cross. And these cavalry crosses had like circles in the voids where the cross was. I think that could be another sword. Here. So 2 swords and a cavalry cross down the middle. And this is similar. This has got the flowers inside the circles as well though. That's pretty cool. See the flowers inside the... I reckon this was a cross as well. The sword. So you've got 1, to another cross there. We've got their copestone. That might be this actually might be the top half of that. This one here. That's probably the top half of this one here. This one. Not sure if this has got anything on it. Across. There's another cross here. Inside a sort of base. This might have been a base and it would have went up and made another, maybe another cavalry cross. These have all been broken. So this could be part of this one. Really strong wind, guys. This is another copestone. This one's like a larger version of the small one over there. But same again, it's not really got the tiles on the side. It's got a, I think it's got a sword on the side here. How you doing, Graham? Nah, the Normans weren't the first to build in stone, mate. If you check out some ancient brocks in Scotland, we've been building with stone for a long time. There's a base here, another cavalry cross. And these are around 1,000 years old, these. 800 years old, something like that. So instead of housing them in the church or putting them somewhere safe, they've been left to the elements out here. These ancient stone monuments. But these are the ones I want to come and see, the copestone. And it's nothing like the sort of hogback style ones with the tiles on the roof. There's no tiles on the roof. Oh, the Normans weren't the first to build castles either, mate. There's pre-Norman castles as well. Sometimes incorporate pieces into the walls as well. The walls of the church. I go back to bed, mate. It's a yew tree. Yewberry. You can eat the fruit of the yew-berry, but you can't eat the seed. Very toxic. Ah, it's amazing. I could probably just pick this up and take this home. This one. It's so small. It's like a wee baby warrior. A wee baby warrior's grave. So that's the coped stones in Currie. Pretty cool. Some tree, that. What about them cutting down that tree at Hadrian's Wall? Jesus Christ, man. That was a bit ruthless. William Goodfellow. Look at that tree. Some thickness. It's a beauty. That's a thick tree. It's an old tree. Crosses this. Let's see. Ochterlony. It's Ochterlony. I remember I had a guy in my class called Ochterlony. I always thought it was a weird name. Ochterlony. I wonder how old this is. Mary Amelia, born 21st of March 1883, died 2nd April 1896. Mackenzie Walcott and Mary Lockerbie. Well, that's not them, that's Ochterlony. This one. So I wonder if it was part of the same family. So my mum's maiden name was Gibson, and my granddad was Alexander Gibson, and the Gibsons seem to have inherited a lot of this land as well in Currie. These are a bit more modern, 1903, 1885, 1935. That's a big monument. Keith, also of his wife Euphemia. Preston Pans. It's a big gravestone. That's the modern graveyard over there. Preston Pans. Getting buried here, all the way from Preston Pans. Bob, Addison, Isabel Duncan. These ones are a bit more modern, 1931. The older ones are down here. The big yew tree. Like I said, you can eat these berries. The yew berries are amazing. These berries are amazing. But highly toxic. So you just eat the fruit and spit out the pip. And it almost tastes like pomegranate a bit. Collect enough of these. Make a nice jam. Right people, so my discovery at Oldham stocks, I'm just going to address this. Although they might not be classified as hogback stones, they're copestones and they're probably just as ancient. And they aren't recorded on Canmore or anything like that. Fair enough, Ian Fraser done a paper on them, but they've not been actually catalogued for like protection. So although they're not hogbacks, they're kind of classified as copestones. It's an old one. Departed wife and from his wife and children. James Tinnywood. Is it Tinnywood? Departed this life on the 17th of April 17 something. Why are you retracting your messages, buddy? Here lies the bodies of Grizzle Anderson. Really deep carving. That'll take a long time to wear away because it's so deeply carved. That's when you know the difference between a quality or someone that had money could get these ones carved out. And people that never had that much money could only have the... It's just like ingrained on top of it, just scraped in. And that's cool, man. That's a cool grave. How you doing, well, creature? Good to see you too. These are grave slabs as well, just underneath moss. Look at that. Some writing there. Another slab here. Just wonder what's underneath. Aye. See some lettering here. It's the edge. I think that's one of the misconceptions about the Scots and the Irish and the Brits in general, is that we built in wood. And anything that's stone was Roman or Norman. They can't give us any credit for building in stone. Even though you look at some of the ancient brocks, Iron Age, Bronze Age, and they're 30 feet tall, made out of dry stone. They're like giant chimneys. Huge. Aye, the remnants of the old church here. It's another big ass tree. A strange grave stuck in a stone. Was up there in August for the Mad Fest. The festival was planned to go up to Roslin Chapel. Aye, it's alright, Roslin Chapel. It's a bit busy, like. I like it like this. Deed quiet. A sundial. Aye, we'll give you a holler if you're in the area, and I might give you a wee tour. London. Easter Isle. What the hell's that? A bouncy ball. It's a bouncy ball. The old war memorial. These glorious names are inscribed in the churches within the parish. Right, so we're back round in a circle, guys, back to the coped stone. So I'm going to take some photographs going to go away, take some photographs and head home. Thanks for joining us, guys. I think the highlight of this one was this one here. Wee baby copestone. Look at that. How cool is that? Shaped like a house. These must have went on top of graves. They must have went on top of graves. Full moon tonight. I thought it was a full moon last night. It looked like it. What's that? Has that got anything underneath? Just beasties. Got this copestone as well with a sword across the side, a bigger one. I always take photographs after or before my live streams, because when you do a live stream you don't always get the best image. It's not always the best connection. Just try to look for, because sometimes they reuse ancient stones in the walls as a windowsill or something like that. Right guys, thanks for joining me, and I'll see you in my next video. Cheers.